This show is sponsored by Great Kingdom Palace, giving life a meaning.
Welcome to the Amit Kane Show, Get Closer to the Truth. My name is Amit Kane and I'm on a quest to talk to you about the truth and why we are really here on the physical plane called Earth. Now here today we are at the Mind, Body, Spirit event at the Birmingham NEC, and there are many people that we want to go inside and see. People that are talking about meditation, some people are talking about positivity, some people are talking about healing. So follow me through, let's go and check and take a sneak preview. My first guest today is Ian Lynch, who is a volunteer for the Fallon Duffer organisation, and he's today at the Mind, Body, Spirit event exhibiting and talking about how one would meditate. So listen, Ian, tell me your story.
So my story is I came across the practice at my university in Dublin, and there was a Fallon Duffer stand, and someone gave me a leaflet, and I was very interested when I saw the leaflet. But then later, I saw when I saw the practitioners do the exercises, I thought to myself, never seen anyone look so peaceful. And I just felt to myself, I thought, I just want to try this. And that's how it was originally for me, yeah.
Wow, and that's amazing. So what are the exercises?
Well, there are 5 slow moving, gentle exercises. You could probably see, you can see yourself, we have illustrations at our stand, so you could probably see for yourself the movements of the exercises.
Okay, so basically, but is it all around meditation?
It's well, I suppose in my own experience, when I do the exercises, I have an awareness that I'm doing the exercises myself. So it's quite easy to have distracting thoughts of various things. But I just need to remember that I'm here doing the exercise movements, and just having an awareness that I'm doing them. That's how I practice.
Excellent. Sounds very, very interesting. So what's the benefits of doing this exercise?
Well, I suppose for myself, I can talk about my own experiences because everyone has their own experiences. And for me, I just felt, like sometimes I'd have distracting thoughts. When I do the sitting or the exercises 1 to 5, I just feel that my thoughts become, the distracting thoughts become less and less. I feel I can, concentrate more, I have more focus. And I just as well feel more compassionate as well. It's just so powerful, yeah.
Wow. As if I'm sitting and watching this from home, what could I take from this?
I think if I talk about my own experience again, at my workplace, for example, you have so many pressures, and life gives you so many pressures that so many different things to do. It's easy to get distracted, and you have television, so many things can stimulate you and kind of cause distraction. And I just feel for me, this practice kind of for me, it gives me that. It just makes everything more wonderful. Not having those distracting thoughts. Just having the focus. I'm just having that wish to follow those principles of truthfulness, compassion, tolerance. I think it's just a wonderful thing. And when you demonstrate those principles, when you see someone who's suffering and you reach out to them and show compassion, it's just such a beautiful thing as well. And it's just wonderful. My experiences.
So would you say it would help you get a balanced life, in terms of when everyone's going out there, obviously working very hard and they, very stressed.
Yes.
This is a space, if you like, or somewhere they can go to find a work-life balance, if you like.
I'd say so. I'd say that's an accurate way to say it. And even, sometimes as well, through the practice, I feel that I've reflected a lot more. Say, for example, if I was, in an argument, or, with the stresses, sometimes you might say things that you mightn't mean to someone.
Yeah.
But then through the practice, I kind of realised that it gives me time to ask myself, look within and try to understand the situation and ask, is there something wrong on my part that I'm doing? And then sometimes when I speak to that person again, I just feel that we just resolve it. It just becomes harmonious then, and yes, it's wonderful.
Great. Well, listen, thank you so much, Ian. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
We're here at the Mind, Body, Spirit event, and just behind me we have Kerry Palmer, who's doing a session on rejuvenating the body and calming the mind. She's got a class on behind us, and she's talking about basically a kind of a yoga technique on how we can basically rejuvenate our energy. Again, here we are back with Tony and Kate, who are specializing in superfoods. I want to know more. And they've got a business called NewGen, and we're going to find out more. So tell us, Tony.
Yes. Right, it's very tricky to try and get a big picture into a small sentence, but it's phenomenal product. Contains a lot of stuff, ticks a load of boxes. I don't want to bore you with details, but there's a massive gap between what we should be eating. Everybody knows this, 5 to 9 portions of fruits, grains, and all this stuff. So we've just taken all that, put it in one place. So it's 1 sachet a day, job done. Phenomenal feedback from people. People getting a lot of benefits from the products. Really exciting.
So why would, okay, listen, I'm out there and I'm Joe Public. Why would I want to have superfoods?
So you would take it for various reasons. Sometimes you're health conscious and you want to know what you put in your body. So all the minerals, vitamins, enzyme, probiotics, or healthy bacteria. You might be a sport person and really looking after your body and your energy levels and antioxidants that helps your body to maintain, obviously, a good balance. Or you might have some conditions that you want to help to keep up with your strength, your energy, your nutrition, so your body can actually fight all the diseases or whatever you might have. So we've got clients taking it for various reasons. So this is why the product is so great. It's versatile. Versatile by taking it. You can take it with your own diet. You can put it in your drink, your food, as long as you don't cook it up, obviously above 180 degrees. And yeah, just adjust it to your diet. Put it in your smoothies, your milkshakes, your yogurts, your porridge.
What, is it a powder?
It's a powder, yeah, and it's freeze dried.
Okay, can I have a look at it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, freeze dried. The best freeze drying technique in the world. So what's simple powder, sachet off, one of our shakers. 50.
So you put it with water, or you put it with a juice, or?
Do it with water. There's no artificial sweeteners or flavours or anything else, so it can be a little bit bland with water. Athletes are quite happy to do that. Personally, I'll put it in with juices and a few things to make it taste or to enjoy it.
Well, you've heard it here from Tony and Kate. Superfoods is something that you want to be putting into your body because it can give you the energies that we do need on a daily basis, because like Kate said, we don't normally get all our vitamins and minerals from the foods that we take. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Hi viewers, we're here at my next exhibitor, Antonia, who specialises in energetic healing. Tell me more.
Well, we're doing next generation work here. We're going to show in a minute the removing a phobia to spiders in just a few seconds. Wow. Yeah.
So how did you get into all this?
I was really talented at it first time I did it. So I had a friend of mine who had a burst eardrum. She burst it 5 times or so. And she was a stewardess of Virgin Atlantic, so it was very painful for her a lot of the time, twice a week, such acute pain that she was falling on the ground, and it was the equivalent of childbirth. And she was having one of these attacks when I was walking down the street with her, and she was screaming and saying, help me. And I said, well, I don't know how to help you. I've done a 5-day course. I'm not sure I know anything about. And I've covered ears. And I took her into a bar of a restaurant, and I put my hands on her ears and I started channeling energy, and I started sort of channeling and pulling this thing out, and it looked like a snake in heat waves. It was very odd. And it was about this long. And I pulled it out, and she was screaming, going, get it out. And I did that. I did the other side, and she was screaming, get it out again. I went on the ground, and I cleared it. And then that was in 2007. It was twice a week she was having these problems. She went to the doctor, going to have surgery, $4,500 surgery, 50% chance it's going to work. 2007, never had earache since. Gone. And I just thought, holy moly, like the nature of medicine is missing a trick. There's more to it. There's very interesting work out there. So I decided to devote my life to it.
Wow, that sounds absolutely amazing. So, okay, so obviously, from what I'm saying, look, you're telling that we've got an energy field around us. How does it actually work, and what are you tuning into?
So what I'm doing is actually waking up my own system. So there's different types of energy healing. There's one called lower level magic, which is the normal things that people do. If you think about Reiki, or you think about Wiccan, or any of these things, they're using something outside of themselves to help them. So they're using symbols or a spell or a potion. What I'm doing is waking up my own system so that I'm doing the doing. So if you think about, the amazing people that we've known about, say Jesus, or if you think about Apollo and Zeus and the Hindu gods, I think they were actually humans who were just very evolved and had woken their own energy systems. I think that most humans are awake to about 5 or 6%. Jesus was around 70, and Apollo and Zeus, those people are 80 to 100, and I'm just working my way up to hopefully do, that sort of work.
Excellent. So, okay, you're talking about Jesus, and you're talking about God, and so what is your actual belief system?
God's my BFF. So I'm very connected to all of that. I don't have a fixed religion. I'm not sure I really believe in the sort of the traditional sort of things in that way, but I have a very deep relationship to God, and I hear God and speak with God all the time, but I don't like necessarily a organised religion.
Wow. So how do the viewers at home get hold of you?
Ta-da! This is my website, divineempowerment.co.uk. We teach everything online. All of it is next generation online courses, so it's like a mini Facebook. You join up. There's even a 3-day free trial for the introductory level if you want to do that. Or level 1 is £250, and you learn how to reprogram organs on level 1. So it's just like a Facebook. So you talk to you join up and have a little profile, and you can ask questions and ask things next to the videos. Building a community. It's all about building a community and everybody helping each other out.
Of course. No, sounds good. Well, I'll leave you with Kate then, and let's see how this works.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah. So, Kate, you've got a phobia of spiders.
Yes.
So, if I ask you to just close your eyes and to tune into how it feels when you think about spiders, I need you to go quite deep here. So, to really think about them and to feel it in your body, and just list the emotions that you have when you think about spiders, please.
I'm so scared that my toes are curling thinking about them right now.
Okay, so that's enough. I don't want to give you too much pain. So what I'll do is I'm just going to erase the energy of the emotion around that. So the phobia, it's just an energy. Everything's energy. Emotion's just energy. I'm just going to erase it for you, and you can watch it lift. And then I'm going to ask you to think about spiders again, and then hopefully you won't feel anything. So here we go. Okay, so it's going to take just 30 seconds or so to just start lifting through you. So also just, you can continue to think about spiders and just think about how it's lifting. Can you see it's your attachment to it slightly, it's only done about 5 to 10% now, so it's going to take a second. But close your eyes again. It's, yeah. Slightly better now.
Uh-huh.
Is it?
Kind of.
Yeah, well, it's going to take a second, so let's give it a second. Does it feel different?
Yeah. I'm picturing them and it's fine.
So it's not scaring you at all to picture them?
No, not at all.
There we go. Job done. Woo!
Here we are again at the Mind, Body, Spirit event here in the NEC Birmingham, and I'm joined by Emma Bonici, who specializes in Kanga Yoga. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell me your journey, Emma.
My journey's been a very interesting one, but to sum it up, I think you know when you're on the right path, when everything just naturally falls into place. So, I think with my journey, I've sort of trusted in the universe, trusted in nature, and things have worked well. Yeah.
So you specialize in Kanga Yoga, and so what is that?
Kanga Yoga is an energetic alignment-based yoga practice with music. So
That's something different.
yeah, there's actually a book by Swami Shivananda called Hatha Yoga. Music is Hatha Yoga. So it's interesting to notice how music makes you feel. Like it can lift you, relax you, inspire you. So yeah, the yoga's with music, and it's adapting the yoga to the individual rather than the individual to the yoga.
Wow, that's something very different. So, okay, listen, if I'm at home and I'm watching this and I'm seeing you, Emma, so why would I want to come and get in contact with you? What would I gain?
Well, it depends what you'd like. So there's whether it's yoga classes or we do like courses, can come to your workplace. I think overall, whatever you come for, you'll definitely come back feeling inspired.
Yeah.
So I think that's our aim, just to really inspire and lift people. We're running charity events as well. That's just empower local communities.
I was speaking to somebody earlier on, someone earlier on, and they were talking about how yoga is all about breathing. Is that what it's all about with yourself?
It's a really good question actually, because my life, so like somebody like on the bridge of being chaotic, but I think the trick and the key is to breathe.
Well, what's the difference? Because I meditate, right? And obviously I meditate on mantras, but what's the difference by way of meditation and yoga? What's really the difference?
Meditation is yoga.
They're both the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's still the same thing. It's a tricky one because I think we see so many different messages and advertisements, and Ashtanga is a style of yoga, but obviously Ashtanga is meaning the 8 limbs of yoga. So if you look within those limbs, meditation is within those 8 limbs or 8 aspects, you could say, of yoga. So yeah, and I think on the journey through the yoga classes, the Kanga Yoga classes, we start with simple breathing techniques. We have the asanas there, but the final relaxation there is to disconnect from the outside world, disconnect from your senses, and lead you at the very end to that meditation, that feeling. And yeah, meditation is just being present in your relaxation, you know, just being aware of your relaxation. So.
Amazing stuff, Emma. Thank you so much. I mean, that's really, you've heard it from Emma Bonici, and if you want to get hold of her, it is
www.cangetevents.com.
Okay, you heard it there, and do try this. I mean, at home, yoga is obviously heard from everywhere. At the Mind Body Spirit event, everyone is into yoga and meditation. It helps to deactivate, if you like, the senses, or I call them those 5 evil forces of greed, lust, attachment, anger, and pride, and helps you then to listen to your soul and then find that really balance that you're looking for in life. So get in touch. Thank you.
To find out more about Amit Kaint, please take a look at his new book called The Gift: 7 Laws of Success, out now in all major bookstores. This show is sponsored by Great Kingdom Palace, giving life a meaning.